Hello friends, welcome back to our lecture series on weather research and forecasting model. So in today's video, we'll be looking at how to install the WRF and WPS. So in the previous 5 videos, we have looked at how to set up the basic environment, uh, which would be suitable for the installation procedure of WRF and WPS. We have also looked at what external libraries are important and how to install and download them on your Ubuntu system. Following which, we have also performed a few tests to ascertain that whatever compilers we have installed are actually compatible with each other, and also they are working with the external libraries we have installed. So having successfully performed all these tests, now we are ready to install weather research and forecasting model in today's video. So let's get started with the few fundamental checks. So let's open the terminal. It is let's open the terminal and check. First of all, let's check the various path of the base RC. So open base RC. Okay. So make sure that all important paths are consistent with each other and they are able to export whichever compilers and libraries are required for the WRF installation. So the first is the primary directory, which is the library where we have installed all the external softwares. And we have also we are also exporting here the C compiler, the G-Fortran compiler, and C++ compiler, and also the 64-bit version of them. And we have also installed the netcdf file. So here we are exporting the paths of these netcdf libraries, primarily the bin. And here we are exporting the path for mpitch, which for the parallel computing facility. And here we are exporting path for the grip2 support. And finally, we are exporting in these last two lines is the Jasper, which is also critical for the support of grip2 file system. So having added all these paths and compiler assignment, now what we are doing, we are first of all, let's save this file by Control CTRL-S, and now let's source this basrc file. Okay, once it is sourced, now we are ready for the installation of WRF. So I am assuming that you have already installed the WRF, you have already downloaded the WRF. And if you haven't downloaded, please make sure to download WRF go through the official website. So you can, if you are not familiar with, you can watch our first video in our channel, which is the link is here. Link is here. So you can just click on this video and you can watch the how to download the weather research and forecasting model. So make sure that you are downloading in the current directory, both WRF and WPS. Don't put them in different directories because the WRF expect WPS to be situated in the same directory where WRF is available. So now let's go inside the WRF installation and build WRF, where we have placed our WRF files. So once you download, it will be this, so like this. So WRF and WPS. Now first go inside the WRF folder. Once you are inside it, now first configure it. Okay. So once you execute the configure command, you will see various options. So it is either asking for the enter the selection 1 to 83. So what are these options? So these options are simply showing which environment or which compiler is available, or which are the various compilers which can be used for the WRF compilation. So in whatever procedure we have followed, we are using the G-Fortran and GCC compiler, which is the GNU compiler collection. If you are using supercomputer or cluster, you can use these different compiler of Intel or PGI, Cray, or IBM. Any of these could be available in your system. So you can check with your system administration about the availability of different compilers. So here we are choosing, so you can choose either serial, or you can also choose the shared memory and parallel mode. You can also choose you can choose distributed and parallel memory mode, or DM, or shared memory or distributed memory, whichever suits you well. So for this installation, I will be selecting 34. You can select any of whichever type of how you want to utilize your processors. It depends upon it. So I am choosing 34. Once you choose it, it will show you various compilation option. So first is the basic option, and other one is preset moves, and then vertex following. So default is 1. So we are going with the default. In the incoming future videos, we will be looking at different other different option as well. Okay, so once you are finished with it, it will be configured. Now what we have to do, we have to compile the model. So once you once you execute the compilation option, it will show you various other options. It says after compilation, you have to use what type of compilation you want. You want idle case or you want real case. So there are various type of compilation you can use. Land, sea breeze, gravity waves, fire, and wave. You can also use single column model X, and the 2D single column model you can use squalene 2D in y direction, and you can also use the idealized tropical cyclone. So for illustration, I will be compiling this with the real case because it is most widely used. So once you execute this command, it will generate the executable successfully. So since I have already installed previously, so it is taking very little time. But if you installing it fresh, it will take around 15 to 20 minutes for this compilation procedure. So once this procedure is completed, you will see these 3 lines in the end if everything goes right. So executable successfully build, and you will find these 4 executable means with .exe extension. So we can also verify, go to the run directory or in main directory. What you have to do, just list out various executables, exe. Okay, so you will be able to see these 4 executable: n down, real.exe, tc.exe, and wrf.exe. If any of them are missing in your system, then there might be some problems. So we need to check. But if the message is clear that executable built successfully, then I think most probably the model we can assume that model has been installed successfully. Now, this is all about the installation of WRF. Now we have to also install the WPS, that is the pre-processing system, which is used for the preparation of input data for the WRF modeling system. So let's go back to WPS and configure it. So again, it will show you various options depending upon which type of support you want. So there are various options with serial grip, no grip to, with grip to. And since we want with grip to, we are using the G-Fortran because it is available in our system. So let's use option 3. Now compile it. Okay. So how do you know the compilation is successful? So you need to simply list out various executables. So let's list out ls ll.exe. Okay. So you will be able to locate 3 executables, namely ungrave, matgrave, and geograve. Any one of them are missing in your system, then we can assume that it has not been built successfully. So these 3 executable has to be there in a successful compilation. So this is all about the installation of WRF and WPS. So in the next video, we will be looking at how to set up the domain, what type of external data we need to download for to run the WRF model, and how to understand what are the different variables in the name list options, how to run a test case. So all these things will be we will deal in the next video. So this is for today, and if you find the video useful, please like and share with your friends who might be looking for such videos, and also consider subscribing the channel so that you can get the you will get you will be able to receive the future updates about the different tutorial which I will be uploading. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be looking forward to you in a next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.